Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Catherine with A Perfect Place to Start, and today I'm going to be upcycling some old drawers into some really cool DIY projects. Today's video is part of the Flippin Friday challenge put on by Jamie at Border Bananas, so don't forget to go down in my description box, check out her links to her channel along with the playlist so you can check out all the really cool videos for today's playlist. So for today's projects, we're going to be using some old dresser drawers that a friend gifted to me. I've had them for quite a while and they've been sitting out on the side of my house, and so they have some sun damage and they are dried out and kind of warped. The bottoms have fallen out, as you can see here, and so I really had to do some work with them before I could get them ready to do any projects with. So my husband and I went to Lowe's and we decided to go with some cork board to go in the bottom of all of the shelves today. Decided to go ahead and go with the brown color just because it was cheaper and we're not going to see the bottoms anyway. And then once I had him cut those all down and added into the shelves, or the drawers actually, we are ready to start our projects. So the first thing I'm going to do is use the drill and take off all the hardware that is on the front of the drawers, except for the keyhole. I did go ahead and leave that. While we were at Lowe's, my husband picked up a new sander for me, and so I am using my new sander as I go around all of the outside of the drawers. Then I took some of the spackling to fill in the holes on these drawers. I would highly recommend some wood filler. We didn't have any on hand and I didn't want to run back to the store, so I thought this would be okay. But as you can see later on in the video, it didn't end up really working out. So definitely wood filler if you're going to fill in any kind of wood holes like that. So once I get the spackling in there, I do take some sandpaper and I sand over the spackling, and then I'm ready to paint it. So I'm using this spray paint that I got at Lowe's also, and it is a primer and paint together, which is really helpful when you're doing projects like this because the primer is already built in. So I'm just doing some light coats over the whole thing, and then I'm going to come back and give it a few more coats. So I end up giving it about 3 coats of the spray paint, and then I let that dry. So as you can see, after I got all the paint on there, you can still see the spackling through there. So my husband went ahead and sanded off those areas. I did go ahead and re-spray paint it, but I still didn't like the way it looked, so I decided to do something different. So now I've taken some white Waverly chalk paint and a chippy brush, and I'm just going to go over all the sides and front of the drawer to give it a more distressed look. Because I had something else in mind when I started this project, I had filled in the holes, and so since that didn't work out, I decided it was too plain without something else on the front. So I decided to take the hardware and cover it with 1 coat of Rust-Oleum white chalk paint with the primer, and then I'm going to add it back onto the front of the drawer. So I just use a generous amount of hot glue and line it up where the holes were originally. Once I have that all completed, I'm ready to add the potting soil, so I'm going to cover the bottom of both of the drawers with the potting soil. Once I have that done, I'm ready to add the plants in, and where I'm going to put the planters in my yard, I am going to stagger them one on top of the other, so the bottom drawer will only have plants like in the front, and then the top drawer will have plants in the whole part of it. Once I get all the plants in, then this project is complete.
California weather, it's like 90 degrees. It's making me hot and he has the same effect on me. It's just something about the way that he's making me feel. My insides are out, I just wanna shout his name. My body's giving up on me, cause I don't know what to do with my fingertips. I wanna run up through his hair, but I'm trying not to stare. I get a little starstruck when I see him. hands are shaking from the urge of being with him. I act a little dumber when I try to get his number.
If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Catherine with The Perfect Place to Start. I love to do seasonal decor, Dollar Tree DIYs, home decor, and thrift to treasure. So if that's something you're into, I would love it if you went down, hit the subscribe button, and became a part of my YouTube family. So for this project, we're going to be creating a boot tray, and this original inspiration for this came from a Martha Stewart Living magazine. I'm using some blue spray paint, and I'm just going to spray paint the inside except for the bottom, which I've replaced with some pegboard, and then I'm going to do the sides and the back of the drawer. On the front of the drawer, I'm going to take this contact paper that I got at Walmart. It is Pioneer Women, and it is over in like the contact paper kitchen area. It's absolutely gorgeous. It matches a lot of the Pioneer Women stuff that I have in my house currently, so I was super excited to find it. Once I get this adhered to the front of my drawer, I am going to take the hardware and hot glue it back to the front as well, and then I'm ready to place the tray. So as you can see, my boot tray that I currently have is very shallow. I had got it at Kohl's and we have clearly outgrown it. So I'm going to move that away and replace it with this drawer. So I picked up these rocks at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put them into the bottom of the drawer. Well, when I start putting the rocks in, I realized I did not buy near enough rocks, so I will have to go back and get some more bags. But the idea is to cover the entire bottom with the rocks. Once I have all the rocks in there, then I'm going to replace the shoes back in there, and then this project is complete.
My body's giving up on me, 'cause I don't know what to do with my fingertips. I wanna run up through his hair, but don't stare. I get a little starstruck when I see him. I couldn't hate him even if I tried. Am I a little crazy to believe that I could wake up with him by my side? I know I could get his attention if I worked it all out. And we got a little tipsy on a Saturday night. Yeah, I want him and I need him. He's got a one-way ticket to my heart. Ticket to my heart. He's got a one-way.
Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget this is part of the Flippin' Friday playlist, so make sure you head down to my description box, click on that playlist, and check out all the fun Flippin' Friday videos for today. As always, wherever you are in your journey is a perfect place to start, and I will see you guys in the next video.